Hello and welcome. So today we're going to make another card for a man. I am fortunate enough to have both of these sets from Made to Surprise. This is Have a Drink on Me stamp and die set, and this is All the Sentiments stamp and die set. So I've gone ahead and stamped and coloured and die cut the whiskey decanter and two of the whiskey glasses. So I'm going to put those on the front of a card. And today I'm going to be using the happy and the birthday from this set on the front. So quite a simple card today. I have already cut a 6x6 square card blank. So I'm going to have that top opening. I have also cut a white panel, which is 5 3/4 inches square. That's going to sit on the front, so it's effectively going to be quite clean and simple. So that will go on there. Then I wanted, because I've cut a slatted circle die out of that for some interest, I'm going to put a panel of the lime green Lidl cardstock behind, so that there's some interest behind the slatted. So let's do that. I was going to put that on some foam, but I think I'm going to stick it straight down. I quite like it flat against the green. I think the green pops better. So I'm going to put that on, and then we'll come back and look at the rest going on the front. Okay, so that's stuck on. I've stuck that flush so you can see the lime green through the slats. So the decanter and the glasses I think I'd like in the bottom right hand corner. So I'm going to stick decanter down using some glue, and then each of the glasses will go up on a little bit of foam beside it like that. The first glass I'm going to put up completely on foam, and that will be there. This one is also going to go onto some foam, but I want it level with the other one, so I'm only going to put the foam pads on the left hand side of here, and then I'll pop some glue down here. Okay, so that's the decanter and the glasses on. So using the sentiment die set, I've cut the happy and stamped the birthday. So I've cut the shadow die in the green and the sentiment in white, and then the birthday I stamped onto white and laid it up onto some green. I want these in the top left hand corner, and the idea is that this sits on the bottom of there, but I think the green on the birthday gets lost, so I'm going to lay that up again onto some white. So I've got a little bit of a scrap here. I'm gonna do that now. So now that stands out a little bit more on there. And because I am sticking this to the bottom of there, I'm going to, and there is a little bit of a raised edge there, I'm going to put a little bit of card here just to make this support this so that it doesn't fall away. So I'm going to stick these on now using some glue. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom of each of these. And I'm intentionally making it go across the bottom of the piece so it won't be straight. And then, as you can see, I've got a card raised edge there. So I've cut a little piece of the green that I'm going to put here just to support it so that this doesn't fall away. And then that is going to go on here. I'm going to put some glue on there and put that on. Okay, so keeping with the theme of this stamp and die set, I've decided to use the Have a Neat Birthday, which goes with the decanter and the glass from the same set. So I have stamped that on the inside of here, and I've popped some double-sided tape on the top. I'm going to put that in here, get double-sided tape off, hold it in position and close the card. So this is today's finished card. Nice, quick and easy with a little bit of prep. I coloured these in when I last crafted with Linda, so these were done in advance, but they'd be easy enough to do in front of the TV, stamp, colour them in, and then using the dies to cut them out. So yeah, quick little make today. Perfect card for a gentleman. Have a neat birthday on the inside. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the content today. If you have, please consider giving it a like and subscribing if you haven't already done so. Those two things are free and they help the channel out a great deal, and I'm very grateful. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.